What's up, guys? How's it going? Yeah, I'm still here. Just trying to adjust this music a little bit. I don't know if you guys can. I'm on my phone. And of course, you know how it is. I can't operate the volume control of the playlist very well from the phone app because it's just not designed that great. But whatever. We're live. We're here. I'm on. We're going. I do still know how to podcast. Crazy. But I'm here. We're live, and we're just gonna get into it a little bit. It's been such a long time since I've done a podcast, let alone a live podcast. It's been probably a good 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't know. Honestly, I just haven't been feeling it. I've been in a very low place on and off. Not as bad as it was last summer. But I've been wanting to get an episode out for a while now, and I just had to push myself, really push myself. And I noticed I'm just really struggling, and I think one of the reasons for that is because I'm not on here anymore. I'm not talking about what's bothering me. I'm not talking about my personal barriers or what's going on in my life, what's impacting me, what's struggling or causing me to struggle, right? This used to be like a version of therapy for me. I'd podcast, I'd talk about it, I'd get it off my chest, and I'd get high. Now, I'm still getting high every night. That hasn't changed. In fact, I think I've been smoking a little bit more than I normally do, and I'm fairly confident it's because I am struggling a good amount lately that I'm trying to self-medicate some more to really kind of just feel something different, because I'm tired of feeling down. I'm tired of feeling alone. I'm tired of feeling scared, feeling anxious, feeling sad, feeling upset, feeling angry, feeling unsure of myself. Feeling unsure of yourself is a really shitty feeling to have when, once upon a time, I used to feel fairly confident. I had some confidence. Now, some days I do, a lot of days I don't, it seems. Which is kind of a kicker. But thanks for joining me back on the Puffcast, or as I like to really call it, Puffcast My Moment, My Life with Depression. So, thanks for joining. If anybody's going to be in the chat tonight, I'm not looking at the chat because I've got a whole pile of stuff going on here. I'm not even looking at the phone. So if you're in the chat talking to me, I'm not going to see your messages. I do apologize. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just not in a typey, engaging mood. I just want to just smoke and do this. Do whatever this is. And I hope you're going to be along for the ride. Now, I'm going to get my case out. I got my Chronic case here. And I've got all my goodies. I don't really have much for dabbage. On my last order with Bud Zone Canada, I only ordered a couple grams of shatter because I decided, you know what, the shatter, it's so easy to just smoke constantly and smoke more and more and more. So I decided, okay, let's switch back to the leaf for a while here. So I bought some really primo leaf from these guys, and I have not been disappointed yet with it. I've got some Sea Warp here. I haven't even tried this guy yet. Some Danky Doodle, that stuff was fire. And some MK Ultra. That stuff, again, was also fucking top notch. I was thoroughly impressed with that one. So we're going to get everything out, set it all up, and kind of just go from there, guys. Go from there. Alright, so we got to get the candle out. Of course, the candle is our smoke barrier. It's a smoke odor eliminator. Orange Lemon Splash Smoke Odor Exterminator Candle. Ooh. I like it. So we got that guy going. We're going to move this over here, move that over there, move this over here, and voila. We're going to smoke some, I think we're going to smoke some Sea Warp tonight, guys. I do have a bit of Danky Doodle already ground up, so I'll probably maybe take a few rips off of that, and hopefully we'll move along here. So, alright, I gotta just turn down the brightness of my phone, because I see my phone kind of blinking at me over here, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And it's because the battery's kind of low. My charger doesn't work that great. Anyways, you know what? Enough about that shit. So, let's crank open. I got an Evo here a couple months back, maybe closer to summer sometime. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember perfectly. But I ordered a couple of Evos, and then I know I mentioned before that these things aren't working the greatest, but they're doing the job. So I'm just kind of switching it up, using the Evos. Some nice dry herbage. Now, if you've never used a dry herb pen before, and you're just unsure of which one to get, honestly, just get yourself a nice little Evo, or an Ego, whatever. Just a basic guy. Try it. See what it's like. If you enjoy it, it's kind of like smoking a joint in a pen, right? You can really control your hits. I like them. You might like it too. You might not. Who knows? But it works for me. Alright, so I think we're going to start this off here because I need to get a nice jump in on this. Because today, it wasn't a bad day at all, guys. It really wasn't. It's actually pretty good. But I'm feeling not great. I don't know. Nothing's. I can't even really explain it. Just right now, life just kind of sucks. So hopefully, you guys and girls, guys, gals, hopefully everybody out there listening, hopefully things are moving forward for you and you're happy, you're healthy, and just having a good time and just there for each other and there for your families and have your support network. I think I've got to dig out my support network. I think, honestly, this podcast used to be my version of a support network, right? Because whenever I was really having a hard time, I would podcast. And when I'd podcast, I'd get that information out. That whatever's eating me up, whatever's sitting on my chest, whatever's just burning down into me, I just talk about it, just get it out. And then I feel so much better. And I think I kind of forgot that's why I started this podcast. It was for me, right? Just something for me. And so I'm going to try to start podcasting more, guys. I'm really going to try. For a while there, I was doing really well. And then I just started dropping off the face of the map. I don't know, honestly, if anybody even noticed that I was kind of gone. Nobody has posted to my Twitter, nothing. Nobody's really said anything about it. Shout out to Nick. Nick, I know you're probably going to end up listening to this podcast eventually here. And I know probably about a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, you had posted to my Twitter account saying something along the lines of hopefully you're doing well. So for that, I do appreciate that. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully everybody's doing well, because I'm not doing the greatest. But I think I can change it. I think I can turn things around. But the question really I got to ask myself is, do I want to? Do I want to get better? Do I want to succeed more? I do. But at this point, I'm so used to just not being that happy. It's all I know. Now, some days I feel happy, in a good mood, and then just like a switch, and I can just boop. I swear to God, maybe I'm bipolar, because it does remind me of kind of how my mother is, actually. And I love my mom so much. She's always been there for me. But she also suffers from bipolar. And I know I've seen it happen in her and other people, how they cycle, that switch back and forth cycling, right, through their moods. And I think, honestly, I do that a bit. So, I don't know, maybe I should go talk to the doctor some more. Maybe I should try to get more medication. I don't know. I don't want to just rely solely on pills. Weed on its own doesn't suffice unless I smoked all day, every day. And I can't do that. I have to be able to work and function a little bit more. So, I don't know what the pills I take. They kind of help. They do. They were. I think I do need to kind of up that a bit and just jump back to something else. I don't know. But, so we've got some Keef here, guys. I'm going to start this sesh off here with a nice little Keef bowl in my Evo. So it's probably about 3/4 full in this chamber. Now, if you've ever seen an Evo, the chambers are not huge, especially these ones. These are probably like the 4th gen that I've gotten. And the bowl is quite small in these ones, and the coil doesn't super rapidly heat like the other ones used to. But it still gets the job done. Alright, so I got my smoke buddy here because I still got to take that precaution because the furnace is running on and off every now and then because it's still winter here. It's kind of cold at times, so the furnace needs to kick on. So I'm just going to do that. I was like, this song sounds familiar. Oh, it's Whisper. I made that one a while back. Hopefully you guys like it. It's alright. Clear those lungs. Thankfully, as you know, the perk from broadcasting off my phone, it's Puff Time! Fuck yeah, it is, guys. If you don't know what Puff Time is, if you've never been here before, all you gotta do is have a puff along with me, join my session, roll a blunt, backwood, get your bong, get your dab rig, get a pipe, whatever you got going on, doesn't matter, just have a puff with me. And of course, if you don't smoke at all, you just want to listen, maybe, you know what, that's cool too. But it is Puff Time. I'm gonna take this rip. I'm gonna hopefully enjoy this one. Straight Keef, and it's some Cannister Keef from budzone.ca. Check them out. They have got super awesome deals every month and free shipping on orders of $150 or more. $200 order gets you a free eighth. There's coupon codes on the site. Check it out. I'll see if I can find some and throw them on my Twitter account. You never know. So let's get into it. Puff time. Peace. Do it. Oh, I gotta turn the pen on first. It would probably help, eh? Oh, okay. Let's do it. I feel like the Keef just blew through the air hole into my mouth. I'm not complaining though. Like at all. Maybe I am. Tastes a little funky, I'm not gonna lie. But of course, oh, that's why most of the bowl flew up into the mouthpiece. That's the problem with smoking a bowl of Keef from a pen. Unless you pack something down on top of it, that Keef typically just wants to come flying up towards the air holes. And you know, air holes can be a beautiful thing, and you're impending doom. So I gotta pick this guy out a little bit, clean it up, and then we're gonna try to hit this again. But I'm gonna try to pack it down a little bit more this time. Hopefully get it in there. Alright, take my lid, turn it around, spin it. That's typically what I do. Just use the mouthpiece, basically flip it, and just kind of compact that bowl a bit. Makes a nice tight seal down there. And I think it works pretty well. But maybe it doesn't for you. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, so I just got to clean out the air holes now because they are completely caked and blocked. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, so let's try this number 2, guys. It's still puff time. It's continued puff time. My lungs are just like, alright, I'm waiting. Get a good burn going. Cheers. Yep, that would work. I just shot something out of my right nostril, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, I just destroyed that bowl. That should help. Oh man. Got like 4 grams of this Primo Keef. I'm sorry guys, I'm also getting a cold. So forgive me. And of course, whenever I smoke pot, I always get a runny nose. Let's clean out this pen a bit. You know, one thing I haven't been doing as much lately. Excuse me. Is cleaning my gear. Which, you guys know, if you've listened to any previous episode of mine, I used to talk a lot about maintaining your gear. Keeping it clean, it'll last you a lot longer. Just better. But then I've noticed because I haven't been maintaining it, my hits aren't as good. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. And just creates that much more work to have to clean it all up later, right? So just maintain your gear, guys. Maintain your gear. Alright, so... Ooh. Seems a little dry. A little dry. Oh, okay, so I thought I actually had some Yankee Doodle still in this grinder, but there's very little of it here. It's mainly just kind of caked up keef and very fine ground up Yankee Doodle. So I'm just gonna clean the sides of this grinder a little bit. Jeez, there's the coffee. You'd think I had a dab or something. Jesus. And a little bowl of this guy, because it's pretty fine. I think it's going to combust really well, and hopefully produce a decent lift. Because I need a little something here. Because I'm just. If you've listened to my previous episodes, if you haven't, you know what? Just go find one. There's like 129 of them, I think, or 21, 28, 26. I don't know. There's a lot of them. 23. There's over 120 of them. We're gonna go with that, okay? There's quite a few. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna just pause this 1 sec. All right, I'm back. I just had to mute the mic. I had to blow my nose real quick. Thankfully, I had top paper right there. Just went, boom, done. But if you listen to any previous episode, I'm generally more upbeat and cheery. I wouldn't say I'm down on this one, but I'm not like as upbeat as I usually am. So I do apologize. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying with everything. I'm trying with life. I'm trying with work. I'm just trying to survive. I'm trying to succeed. I'm trying to be happy. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to be happy. But nobody said things would be easy, right? If it was easy, well, everybody would just be happy, go lucky, and smiley, and beautiful, PG, blah. But the world doesn't work that way. If you want to be happy, if you want things to go well, if you want things to succeed, you have to work at it. There's barriers and obstacles and challenges and issues and fucking on and on and on. But if you keep at it and push yourself, challenge yourself, I think you can make a huge change. And that's really where I'm trying to put my mind frame back onto that path. That if I don't work at it, how do I expect anything to change? You know, and even though I'm struggling and having these hard days and these hard moments and just really not knowing what I want to do, how I'm going to do things or anything, you know, but if I don't try, nothing's going to happen. So I have to try. If my best is only 40% of that day where I feel like I could accomplish something, then that's all I can expect. That's all I can ask for, right? But if I put in all that I can to get to that 40%, then that's much more than just not putting in any effort and yet still expecting life to change. Because it's not going to, right? Unless I push myself and try. So that is what I'm doing. I know one thing that is really bugging me about work is my staff. I have 51 employees and contractors that work for me. 51. Got a lot of good ones, a lot of people that just toe the line but don't really fuck up, but they don't really shine. And then a good handful of people that just don't give two shits. That you give them chance after chance, nothing changes. You go in there, you go firm, you do write-ups, nothing changes. Like, what the fuck is with some people? Right? And the young ones, holy shit. The young ones are fucking the worst. I'm sorry. If you're listening and you're, say, in your 20s, I'm not talking about everybody in their 20s, but it seems like just about all the 20-year-olds that I hire for any of the work that I have going on, their work ethic is complete shit. Like, these guys just don't want to fucking work. They have no respect for authority, for management, for how things work. They just don't give two shits. Like, it really pisses me off. I would never do a job, take a job, if I wasn't prepared to give it my all. Even now, even when I don't want to go to work, I don't feel I can go to work, I'm trying to hide from work, I just want to bury my face in the sand and cry because I'm feeling so fucking overwhelmed. I still try to put in my best as much as I can. Right? If it's trying to delegate more from where I am, from at home, or whatever, I still try to put in the 100%. But so many people, I'm not trying to compare myself, like maybe these people have something going on, I don't know. But if you can kind of relate, even if you just work with people like that, it's fucking frustrating, is it not? Some people, I remember a few jobs that I've had over the years. I'd say, yeah, let's go back to my 20s. So we're going to go back about 10, 15 years ago. And even my work ethic was still, if you commit to something, you got to do it all. Now, my follow-through over the years hasn't been the greatest. I admit that. It's something I have to work on, and I am trying to work on. I get bored of things very easily if I don't get challenged. Now, I don't want a challenge that I don't feel I can overcome. But I need a challenge that offers me some way to use more creativity, find the better way to do it, right? And that's what I like about the job I have now. But I think because I just feel so beat up and just not a part of this company sometimes. And like the upper management doesn't give two shits about the employees, doesn't give two shits about me, any of their managers, any of their supervisors, their technicians. Like, sometimes I just feel like bottom line, they care about the buck. And you know what? That's probably true, because that's true about most companies. The message is, oh, we're a family. And yet, this family, ever since summer, they treated me like shit. When I was at my lowest point, instead of asking me, are you okay? It's just treat me like shit. Now, when I went to the company as high as I could go, I went to the vice president. Well, he kind of came to me, he was talking to me. So, of course, I'm not going to dive into all that because I went into it in previous episodes. But I brought it up, had it addressed, but I think it left, and things did change drastically, which are much, much better for that. But I lost so much respect for the company. And it's just, maybe it's time for me to move on. Maybe it's time for me to make that change. But at the same time, it's really hard when you're kind of the main financial provider for your family. You have to make a good amount of money to provide. And I do. I make a decent amount. But there's not a whole lot of jobs around here that are going to pay me what this company pays me. Unless I find something exactly the same for somebody else, and that's, again, very hard to find. So, I don't know what to do, and I think that's the problem. I usually have some idea of what to do, and I may have no fucking clue how to get there. And I may have no idea of the exact direction. But I know generally what I need to do in order to get things to change, to do, alright? But I have no idea what to do. I feel so lost lately. I can be in a room with my family and I feel completely alone. I could be in a staff meeting and I feel like nothing. And I'm the one hosting the staff meeting. I'm talking to a room full of the people that work for me, that depend on me to lead them. Fuck. And that's where I know that is what, in part, that's eating me. I'm going to address this now. I've been talking to myself about it for a long time now. And I think like most people, they do talk to themselves, because it does help. But I do feel that I failed my staff in a way, because I let my personal shit get in the way of doing my job. And I know I should have been a better boss for a lot of these people. The good ones, the bad ones, and all in between, right? I have a duty to these individuals to help lead them and help give them their direction. Because I know where they need to go. I know what direction they need to take. I know what they need to do to get there. Most of them, I know exactly how to support them to succeed. But I'm more interested in just hiding, and I don't want to be around people, because even when I am, like I said, I feel so alone. So I don't know. It's just fucked. But I do know that in order to lead my team, I have to be there more, whether physically, emotionally, mentally, right? They need me to lead them, and because that's what a boss does. A boss doesn't just sit back and let somebody else do all the hard work and make all those tough decisions. Sometimes the boss has to be the boss, put their foot down, know when to send in support, know when to write somebody up, know when to be the asshole, know when to be the supportive person, right? But you have to do it with tact. You have to do it with, with something behind you, because you have to really truly support somebody and really truly be there for them as an employer, but also be there for them as somebody to maybe take 5 minutes and just hear what they have to say, right? I complained enough about that as, the company wasn't listening to me. Well, maybe I need to start listening to my employees a little bit more. So I think I'm going to schedule a staff meeting for next week, and I'm going to put it all out there that we're failing, and part of that, a good part of that, is my fault. And as a team, we're going to get back to where we need to be. And as a team, we're going to support each other, not tear each other down. As a team, we're going to be successful, because as a team, there's nothing we can't do, as long as we put in that 100% effort. And if one person on that team is only putting in 40% effort because of what's going on in their life, their mental health, then the rest of us need to be a little bit more understanding. Because I have a lot of staff who deal with mental health, and a lot of other staff who don't understand it and just put these fuckers down. Oh, I shouldn't say, oh my god, I said that's so bad. Put these fuckers down. I was thinking two different things here. Put these people down. People with mental health are not fuckers. I was not trying to insinuate that at all, because I have mental health issues. I am a fucker, but that's beside the point. I'm tired, I'm antsy, I'm angry, I'm just everything, guys. So please forgive me. I wasn't trying to insult anybody. But the people who don't understand mental health really need to take a moment and look at themselves, because I guarantee you, to some degree, they deal with something that is mental health related. Everybody does at one point or another. So we're going to start talking about mental health more. We're going to start talking about everything. You know what? I've missed you guys. I've missed you guys so much. Oh, so much. So much. Or I haven't even turned on this bowl, or have I? I don't know. I don't think I did. Turned on? I don't think I could turn on the bowl. I'm going to turn on this ball. It's going to go sideways. Alright. But alright, so I got it loaded up. We're at the 30-minute mark. We're going to do one final puff, guys. And I do feel a little bit better, actually, because I got to just talk and vent and rant and ramble, and all that shit comes out. And when that shit comes out, you can take that breath, that deep breath, that relief, that moment where you just be like, you know what? I can do this. Why not? Why can't I do this? Why can't I? Right? Alright, let's hear it. It's Puff Time. Sweet. Fuck yeah, it is, guys. I want to thank everybody for listening. And as always, please follow my Twitter account, The Puffcast, Instagram. What the fuck do you call it? YouTube. That's it. There you go. Boom. Spreaker.com, Google Play, and iTunes is where you can find the podcast. Please like, subscribe, share, throw in a comment. If you like these episodes, please throw in a comment. If you would like to see me continue doing these episodes, please throw in a comment, because I am, at this point, I think I do need to hear from you guys a little bit more. So I'm going to be trying to go back to at least 2 episodes a week. I'm going to try to hopefully maybe podcast Friday night here. So shoot for that. As always, stay lifted and keep smiling. Let's do this. Peace. Something. You missed the cough. You know you did. Catch you in the next one, guys.